I feel like I might get demonetized for this. I made a t-shirt with a chest burster coming out of it, and the chest burster actually flings around. Enough chit chat, let's get to how I made it. So the core component is something called a happy wagger, I think it was called, I can't remember. Basically it's this tail that's made for kids or furries, I'm not quite sure. It's a tail you wrap around you, you turn it on, and it actually wags like a real tail. Oh god, a live alligator in the house, run! That's a nice tail. Are you gonna be a furry when you grow up?
No.
No, okay, good. So I essentially just needed the mechanism inside of it, so I had to remove the tail, and that's when I encountered a problem. Whoa! This actually goes crazy. What? So without the tail to hinder it and kind of weigh it down, the little tab thing went absolutely buck wild all over the place. But I just stopped that with some foam stoppers. I cut out some scrap foam and attached them with contact cement. All good, no worries. Once I knew the mechanism was gonna work, it was time to make the actual chest burster. Now I used a nice soft piece of balsa wood. You could use foam, but I chose to use balsa wood just to give it a bit more sturdiness. Balsa wood is so soft you could carve it with a knife, and I was gonna do that. I figured it would be a bit quicker for me to use my rotary tool, but if you don't have one, you could just use hand tools. I'm not going to go too much into detail with exactly how I use a rotary tool to carve things, but if you're interested, there's plenty of videos on my channel of me carving out pictures of Pokemon. They'll be linked somewhere. Cross promotion. Anyway, I got a pretty decent chest burster looking thing, and then it was time to paint it. Now I just use some really cheap acrylic paint, and when I'm doing fleshy type things, I use lots and lots of layers of very similar tints of pinks and creams, but slightly different just to add a bit of layering. I added slightly darker pinks around where the veins and ribs and lips and stuff would be. And for the teeth, I just got some toothpicks, painted them white and chopped them down to the right size and just kind of rammed them on in there. And then to give the whole thing a wet, glossy, slimy look, I just added a whole bunch of PVA glue. Wood glue works as well. Basically you apply it very liberally so it's quite globbed on there and let it dry. Of course it goes clear, but it does leave this weird kind of sheen on it that makes the thing look like it's wet and gross. So for this guy, I wasn't really going for 100% movie accuracy. The Chestburster costume idea, it's iconic for the placement of the creature, not so much the look of the creature itself. You could make a pretty crap looking Chestburster as long as it's coming out a hole in your t-shirt that's got blood around it. People are gonna immediately know what it's meant to be. Now yes, the more time you put into it, the better it will look if people are looking really closely, but usually they won't be, especially with mine since it's gonna be freaking flying around like a nut. Hi, quick stop in the video to talk about this video's sponsor. It's my latest patron, Leo. Now if you don't know, when people sponsor me on Patreon, I mention their name in a video and then do a pun-based insult. So Leo, more like you, Bo, a dumbass. That one was bad. Usually they're pretty bad, I'll be honest. None have been great. If you want me to insult you in a video as well as other better perks, head on over to my Patreon, link in the description. Bye. Once he was done, it was time to actually attach it to the shirt. So I made sure the mechanism part was all kind of lined up where it needed to be, poked a hole in it, stuck it in. I just attached it with super glue. That works really, really well. Of course, then I had to put on some fake blood to make it look even more authentic, and then it was time to just wear it around. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If anyone makes one of these things, please let me know. Very fun to wear. I know it's not real, but it's still freaking me out a bit. Remember to smash that like button. Can we get this video to 300 million likes? For every 100 million likes, I'll plant one tree.